Hello everyone, welcome to JI Insights. And what a week it has been so far. As you know, that there is so much of tensions geopolitically that has happened, and not much news within the domestic arena, but there has been so much that has been going on internationally. So, coming to the news update for this week, Israel has been hitting hard Lebanon and Hezbollah group. There's a big potential that this is going to continue without any major resistance from Iran or its supporting groups. It looks like that US is also very much ready to, intervene in this conflict. Israel has been hitting the Hezbollah's leaders, and I don't perceive that there'll be a huge pushback, but there is always a probability of a pushback coming. And if Iran gets involved in this conflict, then there'll be a huge stock market downturn. The probability of getting Iran involved is very low because, as you know, that Israel is provoking Iran here. And if Iran gets involved in this war with Israel, then US is definitely going to intervene. And if this war becomes a regional war, then what happens is that Israel will get a chance to hit Iran more harshly, possibly its nuclear sites. As we all know that there is some news coming that Iran might want to expand or do some kind of nuclear test, right, with the help of Russia, which Israel doesn't want, or not the US. So they're looking out for a chance, an opportunity when they could go to a war with Iran and hit their sites. Maybe possibly a regime change is also that we can hear. So this is possibly the major geopolitically news that could impact the stock market. Now there is one other news that which could possibly impact the stock market, particularly the US market and the Indian market, is that there has been a surprise PM selection or election when that has happened in Japan. And so there is some kind of fear in the market pertaining to Japan that they might further hike the rates, and which will actually negatively impact the stock market not only in Asia Pacific but across. So this is one key news that we have to be aware. So Japan market is already volatile, it's already in red. So these are some news, these are two news I think we should be aware of uh, while doing kind of investing or trading during the stock market. So today, this I mean for this week, I just had two videos. Now I'll quickly take you to the Nifty chart and let's see. So this is the Nifty chart, and I've drawn the levels for you already. So we are looking this in the 15 minutes chart, and if you see, uh, there is a selling on every rise that is going on. Uh, Last, as I had shared with you, that there is a big potential this stock market to go to 26,000 mark, and it very well has achieved, and it has already does the uh, lifetime high at 26,274. From there, I think we are seeing a lot of selling that is happening because of this news that between Israel and Lebanon and Hamas. So I believe uh, this trend could potentially continue because of these two news. But on the other side, we have to be very cautious that the bulls are there. Uh, if you see at this level, 26,000 level, look at this support, right? to get this kind of support. So the bulls are active on 26,000 level. So this is something that we have to be aware of. We have to be very aware of. If you see, there is a big support here on this level, 25,900. If even if this is going to test 26,000 mark, the bulls will try to take this market up from this level. But the immediate level for tomorrow and day after tomorrow would be if the market has to go down a little bit, right? Or maybe up. So let's see if it has to go up from here, or maybe if there is some kind of a gap up. So you can see this level of 26,200, and then the next level is 26,236, and then it will be the top level 26,276. So these are the levels on the upside. 26,130 and 26,084. So for this week, I think there could be a potential. There, I mean, as you see the high that is trying to. I mean, there is a selling on every rise. So for example, let me just push this trend line a little bit down. After 26,219, you can expect to buy because that will break the structure, pair structure, right? But if this is going, if it's making lower lows, right, that means there could be some kind of peer activity. Maybe I'll write for you as well. 26,090 downside potential. Okay. On the upside, there is a potential. So the market will change from 26,200. So you have to wait till 26,200, and from there you take call option C after this level. Okay, I'll change the color to green also for you guys. Okay, so these are the levels that I have for this week potentially. Okay, of course there is a high potential. There is a potential that this market may further go to 26,000. If so, for example, if this conflict remain where it is, right, and Israel is able to achieve its goals without every major pushback, then I think I mean the global market is okay, and if there is nothing major that is happening, potential of reaching 26,500 levels for this week. So for these two news that I have highlighted, is something that you need to be aware of. If these two news are okay and within control, so there is a big potential that we might be able to see our stock market reaching 26,500 levels. So this is something that we need to be aware of. But the maximum downside which I'm seeing is 26,000 or 26,080, and from there the bulls can be active, right? But if there is further peer activity below 26,000, right, then we should expect the peer activity to continue until 25,900 mark. So we need to be careful here.